It's week 2 of the National Football League, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Raiders and the Bills, and it comes your way next.
The first game's out of the way. Time to buckle down for the long season ahead, and we're off in week 2. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. So here comes the Raider offense now onto the field. And they will be led out by their second-year quarterback.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
1 touchdown, 1 pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, and that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe leans on a few other parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver or 2 free.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. That's a pickup of 11 and a first down on their first offensive play. With these run-pass options, we often talk about a good quarterback and running back. Well, having a talented wide receiver helps also.
Yeah, even coming in third in the discussion, sometimes that means he really should be first, because all you want to do is get the ball in their hands and let them make the big plays downfield.
The NFL's leading rusher in 2019 and 2020, Derrick Henry. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down. Well, this defense for the Bills, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do?
Trying to get it to Chase, but it's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
And part of why they came to this week with a winning record is that they feed off of mistakes like this. And now it's a prime opportunity, just moments in the game to get a short field touchdown off of their big defensive play. Now, on the other side, they were already the underdog in this one. They just made their uphill battle just a little bit tougher.
Here.
So here come the Bills with excellent field position to get
Snowstorm. Sandstorm.
Active player remaining from the 05 draft, and a name that dominates headlines year-round, Aaron Rodgers.
I remember watching him in college and seeing a guy that you knew had great potential.
Me and
but I don't know
Billy's
that
last
anyone
Friday.
knew that we would see how he would blossom as an NFL player who will go down as one of the all-time great
Sandstorm.
quarterbacks. Can make every throw from every angle with terrific mobility, and he knows how to win games, always in contention for a championship.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers.
Thank you, Sandstorm.
Looking left sideline, it's complete. It's a pickup of 17
No song with me.
and the Bills first down. Then we see the emphasis early here. Get your star receiver involved. Able to do it successfully.
Not a bad start to begin with, that's for sure. And to me, this play says our guy is better than your guys. Because, you know, a player of his stature, he won't just be single covered all game long. He's going to involve multiple people, and right away, they tell the other team, guess what? He's just better.
2 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Here's Rodgers.
And
this one's incomplete.
Chances are good he's going to be a very busy guy. 2 catches already in this opening drive, and they were looking his way for a third.
I think they put this defense on notice that could be a really, really frequent combination. So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Rodgers again now. That is caught. Touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Bills take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown.
What do you do?
Personally, for him, a great opening drive. He had
Show
3
off the
catches,
shot.
including the touchdown.
That felt like tremendous scouting, great film watching, and creating a game plan to start this off, not only to get him involved, but to send a message to the defense. You can have a lot to handle.
What you saying, Storm?
The call is to go for one and kick the extra point. And it's good to make it 7-0. A drive there of just 4 plays. And a Bills touchdown. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And we see James. He will not return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25. Second drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense. Now remember, the last time out, they threw the interception. That led to the touchdown, so now time to regroup.
It certainly is, and their goal right now as they go back out on the field, a calming drive. Something that takes the ball, keeps it for a while, lets the defense relax a little bit, lets the offense regain confidence in their game plan.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I'm getting the sense that Fletcher Cox is...
Big Fletch.
Linemen want to take the week off when they have to play against him.
It's a regular routine for him, isn't it?
It really is. That play there, that's him all day long. Good luck trying to block him and keep him from disrupting your offense.
Throwing his Fouts.
Oh.
He finds his man complete. That's Barry. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
And that's how you shake off the interception you threw on the opening drive, come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to 2 people on this one. The man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays. They're not shutting him down early in this game.
Grabbing. Footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. That is now 19-yard gains on back-to-back plays.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. When you look at this defense, they are number 2 in the NFL against the run right now, Charles.
We know it's only week 1, but the results look pretty good so far. The key is, can they do it week in and week out? Because right now, they're not awarding any championships or trophies after 1 week of performance. Got some nice young faces playing for them. Let's see if they can get this going.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
To throw his Fouts. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. That kick, by the way, Charles, a career long.
Well, we did watch him in pregame, and he hit from this distance, so not a surprise. But there still is something exciting about it, carrying it over from practice and pregame to actually doing it in live action.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes the return. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. So here come the Bills out for their 2nd drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. They'll send Watson in motion right. In his own end zone, it's Rodgers. His throw incomplete.
Oh, I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right. From his end zone, it's Rodgers on 3rd and long. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3-and-out and giving the ball back to their offense.
And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away. And no return on this one as that kicks out of bounds, so they'll start just outside of their own 30-yard line. Las Vegas' offense back out there ready to go. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. Here's Fouts. That is hauled in by Michael Thomas. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. First grab for Thomas. It's good for a first down as well.
And, partner, they're locked in man coverage out left, and they end up running a crossing route. Rounded it a little bit more than a slant. And he's just going to angle himself towards the right side of the field, and that's very difficult for a defender to shadow him across all that ground.
That will throw here to his running back. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that'll make it 2nd down. They run wide side with Henry.
Oh, man.
And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. Give him a first down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
Fouts. Staying on his feet. In the end, the pressure too great, and he goes down. Will Anderson in there to drop him, and that will go in the books as the first sack of his young NFL career. Congratulations, young man. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Second quarter now, and it's Las Vegas with the football as they've got it facing a 2nd and long situation. Now Fouts. He finds his man complete. It's Barry. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 13-yard line. 25 yards there on the catch and run. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does. With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. Fouts to throw. Into the hands of Hendershot. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's got his target, and it's complete. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Okay, so he stepped foot out of bounds. Charles came back in first to touch it, and they got him for a legal touch-it.
Yeah, and you know it doesn't matter either, Brandon. Catch it, don't catch it. If you're the first to touch it, that's going to draw a flag.
Patterson's kick is good. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6.
Edit my flavors.
Well, maybe a little bit of an anxious moment there as that ball got closer and closer, but it does curl in.
Yeah, actually did a little bit of a slow dance there with the left upright, didn't it? But had just enough space, as you said, for it to curl in.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. So here are the Bills to take over. They were winners over the Jets a week ago, and they are in the driver's seat right now as well. Now the NFC's leading rusher a season ago. Here's Saquon Barkley. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Again, it's Barkley. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The Bills are 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1. And they were able to get that road victory in the opener. And now they look to get to 2-0 in front of the home crowd.
And look, any road win in the NFL, that's huge. But when you do it Week 1, that gets you pointed in the right direction and sends notice to the rest of the league that you mean business.
Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10. Now Rodgers. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 2. Rodgers going to throw. And this is caught. It's Jimmy Graham. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 32-yard line.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line. Hey, take 26. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
Rodgers now on first down. This one goes out wide for Barkley. They'll wind up getting just a yard, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
And again, it's Rodgers. The connection made. It's Graham. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 19.
This Jimmy at his best.
On the play there, and they move the chains.
Jimmy was the fucking man.
Right there because it's zone coverage. So timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Tackle there by Big Jordan Davis.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. A quick throw, but incomplete.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
An incomplete pass on second down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. On 3rd down, Barkley. And he'll be well short of a first down as he stopped again right at the line of scrimmage.
A 36-yard attempt.
Koo knocks this one through the post. And they bump the lead up to 4 now at 10-6. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks will tell you it's ended with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
This fielded right at the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Raider offense heading back for one final first-half drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. So we've reached half. Well, everyone's eager to resume play here in this Week 2 contest, so we push right through halftime and back at it for the start of quarter 3. And we welcome you back now alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Out come the Bills now as he'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Now Rodgers. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. He's got space past the 25. And they will finally get him down at the 28. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
And that's not a play that you see all that often at the start of a drive, but some teams, they don't mind doing it. And that one, well sold by the offensive lineman. They showed the pass, and then they got out into space, able to get some good blocks downfield and allow the play to be successful.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Rodgers.
Oh, my God. You're kidding me.
Incomplete. Right now, the story of this game continuing to be the defenses because the offenses, they're finding it difficult to establish any rhythm whatsoever.
I like how you come to us in praise of defense, Brandon, because that's exactly right. That was an incompletion forced there, but we've seen it throughout this game. Both of these defense coordinators, they're a step ahead of their offensive counterparts.
And they'll send Watson in motion right. Throwing is Rodgers on third down.
Oh, good catch, Waddle.
Open man, that's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Great way to convert on third down there. 21 yards the play.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great
Waddle
example
with the
right
fuck of
there.
a hands,
Those are the
boy.
third downs you need to convert to win football
legend.
games. We're in the third quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
Two first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. They'll try the right side here. Barkley. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Another strong gain on the last two plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Those are the type of runs that we did not see from him in the first half, but a good start to the third quarter.
And I know what everyone's thinking that's watching this. They did a great job adjusting at the half. Oftentimes you don't make adjustments. You just dial into your game plan a little bit better, and maybe they're starting to make some headway.
And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll, in fact, tackle him behind the line.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Hey, 26.
In motion left, that's Jackson. To throw is Rodgers. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. Jump out.
And they'll send Watson in motion right. Rodgers going to go on 4th down. That is caught. He's got the first down and more than that. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown.
Fuck out of here.
Jalen Waddle, 38 yards. And the Bills' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Circle that drive because that might be
Hell
one
of
to
a good
remember.
ball.
Well executed to give him a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. Ending it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes, because it was jab, 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 and finally,
He just didn't even drink blood on the way out. That's all this is.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11.
Still be on the beta.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off.
Getting reps.
This taken in at the goal line. And these guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. So here comes the Raiders offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially. But you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Lewis.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it.
I know I ain't hook you up, Devontae. I ain't even gonna
first
get on
downs,
you yet.
run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. Henry up the middle.
Crap.
And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. 53 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too...
I got beat. Came back, made the tackle still. Right in his chest.
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. Throwing his Fouts.
No.
Over the middle.
Shit, kidding me.
Chase. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
Seriously?
28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
Now what we're seeing, this is much better from this offense because so far in this game, no touchdown to this point. And what's usually a direct correlation? Very few explosive plays. That's been their issue. Not able to make that big shot downfield or break one off, but a nice game there for a 1st down.
Fuck down.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. A loss of 4 that time on the sack, and it brings up 2nd.
One thing that I liked about this guy during the draft process was his motor. Of course, I loved his skills, but he plays hard on every down.
And that motor on
every
full
fucking
display
down.
There as he gets his 1st NFL sack. To throw his Fouts.
No!
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Johnny Badger.
Tyrann Mathieu, and the Bills are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Rodgers throwing quickly to the flat. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. Rodgers throwing quickly out wide. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a 1st down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Oh.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we see him now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
And he comes back with one complete. And now they're in the hurry-up. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 12 yards that time, and a Bills 1st down. Well, they gave themselves options there on the 3rd down play, and were able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and give the ball where it's supposed to go. And he did on that play.
Well, this offense really looking polished these first couple of weeks. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Rodgers. He'll find his man on the comeback round. Complete. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
I can't help but chuckle.
We need the college replay on it. Do that even before he cut. Ball's in the air. What you got to do is turn around and
Point, it can't be a surprise to anyone in the building who's going to get the ball. They just keep feeding him over and over, and he just keeps on delivering.
You got to do is turn around and read it.
Now Rodgers. That's caught by Jackson. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. 3 quarters in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now just east of Manhattan in Brooklyn. It's the Bills with a lead and the football here to begin the fourth quarter. In motion right comes Jackson. Rodgers now to throw.
Oh!
And this is
Oh, running right to the tunnel.
a great effort there with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bills are on their way to a 2-0 start. I've heard you use the term put-away drive, and that right there seems like the definition of a put-away drive.
Yeah, it certainly just pops right up out of the book, doesn't it? Because up 2 scores already, just wanted to possess the football, keep converting and picking up first downs. And if the drive ends in 3 points, that's terrific. If it ends in a touchdown, fantastic.
Ran to the
Still
tunnel.
able to connect on the extra point, and the lead is up to 18 now. So that drive goes 8 plays, and it culminates in a Bills touchdown. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled it to 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. He'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's second down.
But one thing I do know, these guys on defense, they don't want this game to end. They're winning by multiple touchdowns. They've shut down the opposing quarterback in a big way, and they're still picking up sacks as we approach the end of this one.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Fouts to throw. Open man, chase complete. And they take this up near the 30 before he's taken down. 22 yards there, a first down. Now Fouts.
No.
That is hauled in by Michael Thomas. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Last play they went over 20 yards. This time they topped 30.
Let's go keep blitzing.
So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Fouts. And he's got shot.
Henderson.
Tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. That one good for 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
This game just keeps evolving and changing, doesn't it? You got a tight end who can move around a lot. Not necessarily using a big body on him. Sometimes you take a corner, a better cover guy, and put him on him and try and take him out of the game as we've seen in this one.
You're exactly right. They've taken him out of the game. That was just his first catch.
Come on.
He's losing right now. And quickly, they get to the line. Here's Fouts.
No.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Who's forced the turnover.
Let's go, boy.
Take over
Thank
at
you.
the 10. Boy, so another interception, CD. It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season.
Gotta
He
get
has
it.
to start ironing out some of these
Gotta
mistakes,
get it.
though, because
Can't
now
wait for him.
his head coach, his offensive coaches,
Let
they
the
have
computer try to do
evaluate
that shit.
whether
That'll
you
go.
keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Here's Brooklyn to once again go on offense. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth quarter lead. They'll try and run some clock here with
Look
Barkley.
at that.
And a short pickup
Oh,
here as he'll get
yeah.
across the 10 to the 11-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. At this stage of the game, with the score where it is, the key here, stay in bounds, and he did just that. Not by a huge margin, but he stayed in.
And those come up in what we like to call winning edge meetings. The things that you have to do, late game situations, kicking situations, doesn't matter what it is, the things you have to do to win a game, and that comes up in that meeting, then you
He's
practice
killing
it.
me.
They've got to be happy to see it
He's
executed.
killing you,
being able to
Paul.
stay in bounds and work the clock.
Killing you,
They
Paul.
show run
My
with
man,
3
too.
tight ends here on first down. On play action, Rodgers.
You my man, too.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Giving back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down. And looking to put this game on ice in the fourth quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy, throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the
Oh, yeah.
clock
Get the
out.
space. Get the space. Ah!
Looking for
Oh.
more there on first down, but
Should've
this throw
stopped.
downfield, incomplete.
Partner, you and I have struggled with this for years. You've got the lead. Just take care of the football and burn some of that clock. But there's something to be said for not taking your foot off the gas as well, because you can never have too big of a cushion. That one, though, falls incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10.
We got a lot of receivers to keep happy.
Rodgers to throw once more. And this one too low.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
This
Mal
offense so
Pacini.
far on 3rd down, they've hit 4 of 7.
Niggas just
This
gotta
is
be
3rd and
patient.
10. Throwing now is Rodgers. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Rodgers to throw for it on 4th.
Oh, yeah, Waddle.
His target. That's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down. The passing game continues to be their friend, even with a stable lead here.
Waddle just catching big balls for us. No didn't.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. They continue to throw these safe passes. Who can blame them?
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. And there's that man again. It's complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two
Lucky.
shy of the 10.
Look at no game out there, bro.
So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column.
Jump out! Yeah, this. Hey, Mike.
Rodgers throwing here. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. A great play there. His third touchdown of the season, all coming in this game. And the Bills go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Looking like they're well on their way to a 2-0 start. All smiles right now on that sideline, isn't it?
As well there should be. It's hard to win a game in the NFL. We hear it all the time. We know that it's difficult. But guess who's smiling? But inside is thinking 24-hour rule because we're going to have to play again next week.
Boss man.
Oh, without a doubt. The head coach, he wants them to feel good, but at the same time, find a way to keep improving.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And we see James. He will not return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25. The Raider offense now making their way toward the huddle. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Darius Slay with a pick. And he is going to score. It's a pick 6 and a Bills touchdown.
Just like that.
Well, it's been a fantastic game for this defense. Has been rough for this offense.
Well, we take some
Good
seconds.
signal caller, Charles, that's thrown all these interceptions. Another one there, and this one taken all the way back to the score.
Partner hoping they're holding a nice little spot in the post-game highlights to show this rip of interceptions and great plays this group has made. They've been on it from snap one.
Sad.
Koo for the extra point.
This me and Billy's little last private league.
And he's been a busy man.
Meeting
5 for 5
in
now
the
as he
Super
knocks
Bowl
another
Monday
one
night.
to extend the lead. A heck of a play there.
We didn't give nothing out. We just
drafted. Navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Taken at the goal line.
Oh.
And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, and with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because
Taylor,
it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps.
I'm Sean
to
Taylor.
Focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first
Yeah, I
down.
know. I just saw it a second ago when I looked up.
He'll drop to throw, and he'll find Chase on the right side complete. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the
Damn, I
spot.
can't get this.
That means they have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 7 yards there and a first down. Again, he'll drop to throw.
Shit.
Thomas brings it in.
Ah,
They'll get this
keep
well
forgetting
past
up,
midfield
down.
before being stopped just before the 35.
Got
Line
up,
of
down,
scrimmage, the
open.
37 on first and 10.
Up, down, open, R1, R1.
Back to throw again.
Ah.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that.
I always say it
it
big. It's getting out of hand, kind of, but.
This second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion.
Coming and down he goes. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Now on 3rd and long. A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall.
Oh no, we've been blitzing that whole time.
Big turnovers and stops for one side, and an inability to advance.
We've been blitzing that whole.
Now the Bills will use the
Whole
second of
time
their
they lost it.
timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
No choice but to go. Here's fourth down now.
Got to try it here. He's back.
No!
And it's incomplete. They cannot.
You up down. It's too coverage is too tight. They got to throw it. It's a pick.
With such little time remaining, and the Bills are going to get the football back. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point as this one
he's
is
holding me.
over.
If they use the timeouts here.
It's going to be intercepted.
Uh-oh. Get him, Jimmy Graham. Get him, Jimmy Graham. What they gonna go get a field goal?
Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
Maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him, and that's been difficult for them all game long.
No!
Now one final throw here is incomplete, and that is how this one will come to an end.
Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense...
Second half, we took the fuck over. That's what we do.
And they were able to pull away for the victory.
And Brandon, I think the type
As Aaron Rodgers, they have 444 passing yards.
But we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
So for Brooklyn, it's a win here in the...
I got a playoff game tonight. I'm going to stay warm, watch. They did have us. Uh-oh. Breakout. Man, Lamar Elliott took our last game over. Couldn't be stopped. You see it. And praise Jalen. Jalen, you guys, I knew niggas was gonna start complaining. Soon as Lamar get his shine on. Waiting to find the teammate. That ain't nothing. 150 yards. That's light work. That's light work. Jalen, I hit you with yards. You had 80 yards last game. You almost had a football field nigga crying. Now I gotta please this nigga. That's what we don't want to do. Really gonna be scared of that defense. Got 99 problems, but my D ain't one. Hit me. Damn, I ain't nowhere there up in there. Darius Slay with 2 picks. Big play. Big play Slay. We need out of the bull.